Welcome back to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Drunk Chris. That's Chad. And that's Chris.
Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chad, that's Drunk Chris, and that's Regular Chris.
Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chris. Yeah, I don't know. I give it up.
Chad likes...
Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. Wow! Holy shit! Alright, you have to keep all of those in, but you have to bleep them out.
You have to fucking preface it.
Yeah. Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast, where we believe China's always right.
Chairman Mao.
Dude, he's Winnie the Pooh. Get over it. Holy shit.
God, remember like a couple weeks ago when India and China were beating the shit out of each other? Did you see the picture of the Chinese soldier walking? He had like a riot shield like the cops wear and like a baseball bat with nails in it. And it's like, yo, that's how you guys fight on the border?
Yeah.
Like fucking 50 street gangs?
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Holy
Asia's going crazy. Remember, like a couple days ago, North Korea was sending like propaganda pamphlets and like.
Oh, they do that every so often.
That's because South Korea was like, hey, guess what? You're terrible. And North Korea's like, no, we're not.
No, it's because some guy on the North Korean border was like looking through binoculars and he peered into a house and they were eating food and he was like, what the
Look,
fuck?
What's that shit?
South Korea's going against
Isn't
them
that
for
great?
testing their weapons again.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't like our neighbors messing with the bombs.
The way I
It's
look
like calling the cops when your neighbors are using fireworks.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's
That's
not.
exactly how it is.
No, it's really not. That's you're the guy who lives next to the people with the fucking fireworks, and your dog is just shitting on the floor, and you're like, now I gotta call the police.
Did you hear about all the fireworks that were going off in cities? You hear about this? Dude, like everyone on the Twitterverse was talking about how like it's 11 o'clock at night and someone's shooting off fireworks. What the fuck is this? And then
Yeah, in a downtown city.
it was happening in
Probably
Chicago, it was happening in Detroit, it was happening in New York, it was happening in all these places, and everyone was like, what the fuck are all these fireworks? So someone hears fireworks going off, they grab their phone, they start filming outside their house. Oh my god, it's an active shooter. That's what the fireworks are. People are just killing each other in the streets. We live in a fun time. Everything's collapsing. We're all gonna die. Stockpile guns and ammunition.
I hope we all die. Make
I
things
don't.
easier.
I hope they die. Not...
Let the stupid people die.
Yeah.
Hey, you think that it's cool to drink Windex?
Yeah, I hope the stupid people die.
Speaking of borders,
I don't endorse
I love
anything
that
that's said
story.
here.
Borders.
Remember
It's
when-
a place to buy books.
you know,
That
who
place
was
doesn't
setting,
exist anymore.
you know who was setting up borders when they said they weren't going to do borders and setting up militaries
The
and
CHOP.
police and everything? Yeah.
Hey, remember when the CHOP police, their assigned police force, were committing police brutality and murder, and they've only been around for like 3 weeks? So you guys like just became the monster. Dude, it's like when the hero
I
realizes he's the monster he was trying to defeat all along.
I think it's just humanity.
Yeah, people want to kill each other, dude. It's the reason we started building fences.
I swear to God, I'll get up and beat you to death. An inch of your life, Chad.
Do you think it lasted longer than you
No,
thought
I thought it lasted. As soon as the first murder report came out, I was like, I give him 4 more days. And I was totally right.
How many murder cases were there?
5 or 6 in a span of a month?
Jeez.
Yeah, and there was only like 200 people there.
There's more than 200 if you see the video.
200 residents. A lot of people were going in there. Dude, they attacked a journalist. They attacked a senator. They attacked a guy who was wearing a fucking ASPCA pin. They thought it was a police pin, so they start beating the shit out of him. He's like, it's for animal rescue. And they're like, sorry. And he's still recording, and they're like, you're not allowed to record this. If you record this, it'll prove that we're doing police brutality. So they try to take his phone away, and he's like, isn't this what the cops do normally? And they're like, no, it's different when we do it. You know? It's just like, come on.
I say it's funny. There was a guy going around trying to like show that not everything was bad in there. And this guy was doing graffiti, and the guy got wicked pissed.
Yeah, Roz, the warlord of the CHOP. Do you see the video where he drives up his Tesla, pops the trunk, and just starts giving guns to people who swear allegiance to him?
No, don't lock me out, Chris.
It won't lock you
That's
out.
that's like, did you ever see Beasts of No Nation or whatever, that Idris Elba child soldier movie?
No.
That's what Idris Elba did. He went to a village, he murdered all the parents, and then he went to the kids, and he went, if you're on my side, I'll give you a gun. And the kids were like, okay. And that's exactly what Roz did. He went, if you're on my side, I'll give you a gun.
Yeah. Do you think that could ever work?
No, absolutely not. Dude, okay, so what they were trying to do was create a society. Unfortunately, societies have people. People have different points of view and tend to act violently when their point of view is confronted. The best example of a functioning society is probably America.
Norway.
Once we get off the oil reserve, Norway's fucked. Their entire economy is based on oil, like Saudi Arabia.
They're fine with the fish.
No, because they get outfished by the U.S. We get that Great Barrier Shelf or whatever, dude. Remember Perfect Storm?
Yeah, but what are those aliens called? The Norwegian aliens?
What?
That was something about. The hell are they called?
Do Norwegians have Wendigos? Because I know American North has Wendigos, and that's along the same latitude line.
1 second. What's a Wendigo?
A Wendigo is a Native American spirit beast that if you consume flesh, you become a Wendigo, and you become like this undead monster, and you haunt a specific area, eating other people. It's kind of like a story that they would tell back in the day, like, yo,
rad.
That's why you don't eat your brother.
Basically, it was like, hey guys, we're running out of food. Why don't we just eat that person? Because you'll fucking turn into a Wendigo.
Yeah.
Like, that was the point, you know?
And there's plenty of tomahawks to go around where you can
Right.
chop someone up, and it's like, Wendigo got him.
Yeah, don't eat the meat though. That's where all those superstitions come from. Like, how do you justify not eating people in a Stone Age society? You can't justify it. The meat's there. It's gonna rot. We should probably eat it. Don't eat it because something bad will happen. What?
Smiley's disease.
What? I'll be full. They live to like 30, so like that disease ain't kicking in. You know what I mean? Actually, no. They live to like teenagers, man. Fucking Stone Age men were getting murdered left and right.
So what happens if you don't have a weapon to fight against a jaguar? Who's gonna win in the middle of a forest? A black cat or a dumbass?
Can you believe they actually won sometimes though?
Dude,
Isn't
their
that
muscle mass and everything was different than ours back then,
insane?
though.
Like,
Like in the what are they called?
Neanderthals.
To a point.
No,
They're
they were-
basically tall dwarves. Like, you know
Yeah.
how dwarves are like stout and stuff like that?
Dude, that's jumbo shrimp in a nutshell.
Yeah, they're fucking...
There was a bunch of different kinds of Neanderthals. Some of them
Neanderthal,
were like
Australopithecus.
there was like, which one was the one that was, they were like the smarter ones that didn't have the
Cro-Magnon.
big muscle mass and all
Cro-Magnon is what we are descendants of.
Yeah.
And supposedly Cro-Magnon and Neanderthal interbred to the point of where we're dumber. We're not as smart as Cro-Magnons, according to his fossil records so far. We're the dumber ones that bred more, and Neanderthals just bred with us and gave us intelligence, and then we outbred them and they disappeared. Neanderthals, when they buried their dead, would give them trinkets and jewelry, meaning they have a concept of an afterlife. If you have a concept of an afterlife, it means you have a language. If you have a language, you have a society.
Yeah, but how much of that got wiped out? All of it.
Exactly. That's what it is. So they were probably, like, they had a language, a concept of death, and, like, they must have had a society back then. And that's millions of fucking years ago. And they were taller than us, which means there was probably even taller giants than them.
Well, it's actually proven that there were a lot of ancient giants that were kind of Neanderthals back then that were at least 12 to 13 feet.
What do they call it? Gigantopithecus?
Yeah.
Yeah, a giant orangutan-like humanoid that used to roam the Pacific Northwest.
This
Which
is actually real.
This is real. They found fossils.
Yeah,
of
I
it,
know.
and in China. And they think that's where the Bigfoot myth comes from. But we all know Bigfoot is actually a recon unit of the Anunnaki, a fourth dimensional being who is harvesting this planet for gold. However, due to nuclear war, we have been kicked out of the fourth dimension and will never join it.
I'm glad you brought up giants. Do you remember the story like years back where U.S. soldiers were in Afghanistan and
Right.
confronted
9/11 did happen, but we use it as justification to take out that giant regime hiding in the Fallujah Mountains.
Facts.
It's all facts, dude. I've seen photos. I've read eyewitness accounts. There's documents that have recently become declassified proving giants exist.
So how about The Last of Us 2?
Giant-sized X-Men. Do we need any proof?
Giant-sized X-Men.
Dude, if the new X-Men movie is called Giant Size X-Men,
I would clap.
like they just come out with a TV show X-Men, like a miniseries, and the movie's just called Giant Size X-Men.
Just XXL Wolverine.
They call it mini X-Men because you're watching it on TV, and then giant X-Men because you're watching it on a movie theater. They're just like, we give up on the naming convention. Fuck it. No one's following this anyway.
So yeah, Last of Us, yay or nay?
I give it... the way the internet is saying is, it's either...
Giants.
Dude, if Joel was a giant, he would...
Jesus Christ.
The way the internet is talking about Last of Us, all right, you can talk about the review bombing. That's whatever. I have a take.
That's people being assholes.
I kind of agree with the review bombing in a sense that like people were so outraged. The only way they could tell the developer like, "Hey, fuck you," is to bomb the shit out of their game. A lot of people were just doing it to do it, but like seriously, that guy who gives the genuine 0 out of 10 was like, "Hey, I was expecting a good game. What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
But that's only basing it on a story aspect, which is the disappointing part to me. I agree.
And the character models. Can I tell you my switch that I would do that would make the story better?
The character models aren't that bad.
Abby's character model is horrendous.
I mean, yeah, playing it.
You can see where they attached her head to her shoulders, and you can see like the jaggies, and you see the missing texture. Like you'll see it multiple.
Oh no, it was the ponytail phasing through her like.
Oh, but
shoulders.
that dude, hair is so hard to do. Like I understand.
It's
the fact,
better though.
The fact that they gave her ponytail physics, I'm like, good job, devs, because usually every other chick is short crop. You know what I mean? It's hard to fucking do hair. Even like Dante in Devil May Cry, his hair kind of moves in like blobs. You know?
The original Tomb Raider did the best.
Yeah. Witcher has some great hair physics.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, but if they took Abby and made it Andy. Make it a jacked ass motherfucking dude who's gay for Owen. And, like, wouldn't that be better? Because it would make more sense. Like, this dude's like 18, he's fucking
So,
ripped.
we're also actively avoiding spoilers because I still haven't finished the goddamn
yeah,
game.
he hasn't finished it yet. But, like, it would make more sense because, like, they do that walkthrough where you're going through the stadium and you see the training facility and everyone's, like, lifting weights because it's a fucking athlete grade, like, professional athlete grade stadium training facility. Which makes sense. However, you're in the apocalypse. You're subsisting off meager rations. Like, you can't get that swole. That she's on testosterone, you know?
Probably.
Like, no. Save that for someone who gets sick with something, you know? Like, what are you doing? Don't use it to fucking get jacked.
Looking at the whole, at least from where I am, looking at the whole story, I can't rectify giving it a 0. Like, under any circumstance. The combat...
No, it is not a 0.
And, like, that's the thing. The combat is a solid...
The combat's just as good as the first game.
It's a solid 7.5. I haven't gone through all the story. I'm going to give it a 7 right now.
I'd put it at a 9. I've had so many fun encounters where, like, I'm sneaking up on one good guy and then you hear that dun, and I turn around and there's a guy behind me, fucking nail him in the face with a brick and run up and stab the shit out of him. And then the girl behind me sees and screams, "Jason!" And I fucking light her up with the revolver. It's so much fun.
Now, is this game worth the kind of hate it's getting where people are being like, it's too violent?
No.
Oh, it is so violent. Have you shot someone in the stomach?
Dude, I've blown people's legs off.
Right. But have you shot the person in the stomach and they drop to one knee and go, "Fuck, you got me. Fuck, I'm dying, aren't I?" And then you can just sit there and they like sit down on the ground. They're like, "I'm getting fucking cold, man." And you can just watch them bleed out. That's violent as fuck.
So it's different than most games where you just go, poop.
Yeah, there's no like the bodies disappear and shit. But like you'll shoot someone in the head and you'll hear like, "Cassandra, no!" And then the guy will like run over and you blast him in the knee and he drops to the ground and screams in pain.
Or you walk over to the person you just blew the head off and it's like there's a giant hole and
You
it's
see,
like,
like,
well...
Dude, I was having a sniper fight from one building to another and like the dude was wrecking me and I got shot, and when you know how when you get blasted on your ass you can just pick your rifle up, and I quick scoped like fucking Call of Duty Pro I am. I fucking blasted the guy in the chin, and then when I went over to collect his thing, his whole like bottom jaw was missing, and I was like, yeah.
You'd enjoy it. You'd really enjoy
I
it.
know, hopefully I'm going to be able to buy it this week.
Shooting people with the shotgun and just watching limbs
Oh,
blow off
God.
is so much fun. Burning people alive with the Molotov and listening to them scream. Burning the dog alive and listening to the person scream as their dog burns alive. That's what I want.
I killed one dog and I made it my mission to avoid killing dogs. I can get away with it.
I went out of my way to kill every dog because I was like, "Fuck you, video game. This is disingenuous. You're trying to elicit emotion by making me kill a dog. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill every dog."
At least the dogs have like a really good AI.
The dog is so fun.
Dude, like compared to any other video games
That's
that
what I
have
mean.
a dog.
Dude, that game, graphically and gameplay wise, crafting's a little whatever, leveling systems, whatever, gunplay's amazing, fucking level design, when they're not rehashing old
The scavenging
multiplayer.
aspect.
Yeah, it's interesting, it's fun, it's Last of Us. Story, characters, sucks. That's why I give it 6 out of 10.
You'll have to wait to get my review. You can watch me playing it on twitch.tv/JYA channel.
It's the ending, man.
Don't say shit. I'm nowhere
You know
near
that
it.
scene in Monty Python where
That's how every great story starts.
Yeah,
you know that part in Monty Python?
you know that part in Monty Python and the Holy Grail when they're going through the tunnel, and then it cuts to all the characters that show up later in the movie yelling, "Get on with it!" That's how I felt about the ending of Last of Us. Anytime, because it does that Red Dead thing where it's like, okay, here's the end. Oh, I'm still playing. And fade to black. Here's the end. Oh, I'm still playing.
So
It does that like 6 times in a row, and I was like, just fucking get on with it.
Did the first game kind of do that though?
no.
No, because it
It
ends.
did that at one point though.
But it did it once,
Yeah.
where Ellie goes, "Joel, tell the truth," and then it cuts before you can say anything.
No, she asked him to tell the truth. Joel tells her, he's like, yeah, well, they had plenty of
I still think Joel.
plenty of people.
I still think Joel did nothing wrong. There was no guarantee
If
it
you
would have
look,
worked.
like you were saying, there's like things you can read and everything. They're being like, she wasn't the only child that was immune.
Yeah.
So they have all these failing accounts.
So if you know
look
when you
at
go
it-
to the university, you find that tape recorder of the guy in the room with the monkeys. He talks about how he's
No.
tried with previous people.
Because I haven't got there.
No, that's in 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's in 1, where he talks about how other people have shown promise of immunity. He's tried doing the brain surgery on it. It hasn't worked. So then Joel, knowing that, goes, hey, we gotta fucking rip Ellie's skull open, tear apart her brain, and hey, maybe it'll make a
Did you
cure.
play the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it'll make a cure. And then Joel's like, yo, maybe is not good enough.
Yeah.
It's also the fact that he got attached to her as
They
he saw
traveled
his
from
daughter.
Boston to fucking
Seattle, I know.
Seattle together. That, like, back in the day, walking, that's like a 1.5-year journey. You actually, doesn't it start in summer and end in summer?
It starts in summer, ends in
It ends in
Like-
fall, I think.
Ends in spring?
Yeah, it ends in spring.
Yeah.
Because you go
do
through
the
the winter
cannibal.
after he
Yeah,
left.
you do the
That's
whole
spring,
cannibal
yeah.
thing with the winter, and then springtime is you meet Tommy, and you bring her to the place, and then you try to ditch her with Tommy, remember?
Now, are there any super dramatic scenes like when Ellie's about to like get raped or whatever?
Yeah, but
Is this
they
alright.
fall flat. That's the problem. They just fall flat. Any tense moment is instantly solved by a Deus Ex Machina kind of thing.
What do you think? Have you found any yet?
There've definitely been a few moments, but I genuinely can't say anything until I actually finish it.
Nothing's crazier than when Henry blew his fucking brains out. Remember in the first one where his little brother gets infected and you kill the little brother and he's just like,
Yeah.
and Joel's like, just calm down, calm down. He just pulls his pistol out and shoots himself in the head. I was like, yo, this game's fucking amazing. Nothing in Last of Us 2 hits that level of intense emotion.
That's your next problem, is that they're trying to reach that.
But they can't.
Well, it's the main problem is just none of the characters are interesting.
None of the characters. No, there's some really interesting characters. They
Right.
just don't get fleshed out, and then when they start to have some fleshing out, they die. And you're like, okay, you just started to get me. I get what you're doing. You introduce a character, you get me to like him, and then you kill him, so I go, oh no. But it's like, dude, after the 5th time of doing that, I see your cards. I know what's coming next. Now I don't care about this character. Oh, you gave me a 20-minute fucking gameplay session. Now I gotta watch 40 minutes of cutscene where Ellie gets to know this character. They're dead in the next scene. Boom, they're dead in the next scene. And it's like, I see the playbook now. I've read the script. I know what's coming in every fucking scene. That's the problem. Last of Us 1 had me fucking guessing what the fuck was gonna happen. You know?
I'll
Right.
wait. I'll wait to say it.
Yeah, when you beat it,
Well, you know what's really disappointing like a video game?
Giants.
The new Avengers
the
game.
new Avengers game.
Have you
was
looked
like,
at any of the videos of the new Avengers game?
I looked at that war table
I
shit.
I
and it
didn't
looked
care.
Bad.
All I saw was like Thor flying without like doing his normal Thor spin his hand. Yeah, like he literally just flies, and it's like
Sometimes
The only cool thing about him flying is it is controlled by the hammer. Like the direct, like he's actually like flying with the hammer.
and the gameplay.
being the weight
Also,
carrying him. You know what I mean?
if you're gonna have a video showing gameplay, don't put someone who's fucking terrible on the game.
Yeah.
Whoever was playing Thor during that mission didn't
He's getting his
block.
ass
He
kicked.
didn't dodge. He actually went into the death state and came back up. It's like, yo, dude, if you're gonna play the game, I want to see the fucking combos. You know, imagine watching like the new Devil
put a
May.
dev on him.
Imagine the new Devil May Cry comes out and the gameplay trailer is someone who sucks at it. Like
Doesn't hit S at all.
Yeah, they
And
don't
when he's
get.
spinning the
They're getting
hammer for
constant C's.
when
I'd be
he's
like,
spinning a
yes.
hammer for an attack, it's going like this instead of like sideways where he
Yeah.
just like swing and hit. He's like spinning it like this, Like
He's doing
it
the
just
side.
doesn't look like it's gonna hit.
He's doing the
properly.
side spin like he does like this, like he's gonna throw it, but it's spinning like this instead of like this. You see what I'm saying?
It's spinning like a
Yeah.
frontward propeller.
And it's like, yo, that's not how Thor throws shit.
And
And
the
I
Hulk
hate-
model too. The
and-
head's floating on the Hulk model.
But that can be fixed. You know,
Yeah.
my main thing is the art direction. It's so dull.
Yeah, the environments are wicked lame.
No color. No color in a comic book. You know what I mean?
You'd expect something flashy.
It's all grays and muted.
Yeah.
It looks like the Marvel MCU.
Like if you watch the Tomb Raider game Crystal Dynamics made, the environments
Which
are
one?
amazing.
All of them. The two most... They did...
The last one kind of fell off for me.
I got to Mexico, and I was really enjoying it, but then something came out, and I just stopped.
Well, regardless of that, the environments like kind of popped a little. This is just like plain background for a generic game.
Gray skies,
Insert
gray
Thor.
buildings, gray, you know.
And then they have like Thor fighting robots, where Thor would not get beat by these robots.
But it's a video game. The particle effects, though, when he shoots his lightning and when lasers are being shot at him, it looks fucking great. But
It's the gameplay
gray
does not
sky,
look fun.
gray ground, gray basic buildings.
I hate Captain America's design too.
I'm playing a superhero game. I want fucking Flash. Not the Flash, but like Flash.
They gave us enough. They gave us all. We have the character models. They're from the MCU movies.
Those
Just
are the
use those
worst.
No, yeah.
Those are the worst character models.
The reason you
Chris
use it,
Hemsworth looks like Thor.
but that's the thing. If you use those character models, you have enough people that have seen those movies who are like, okay, I'll buy into
I
this
actually
game.
think read a thing where they couldn't base them on that, and they wanted.
Oh, no,
to
they
make
can't.
their own universe.
I always thought when I was reading comics, Thor looked like the Kurgan from Highlander, not Chris Hemsworth.
There can only be one.
So, do you want more of the Ultimate Thor?
No, I don't want any of the MCU Thor. I want the 616 Thor.
Yeah.
I want 616 New York, where it's bright and colorful and incredibly racist towards people with superpowers. I want that.
Chris is like shit. Oh, okay.
I want that scene.
Yeah, I was just like, it's gonna go bad.
No, because you know that scene where like the kid's like, "Hey guys, I figured out I have superpowers." So a mob just starts throwing bottles and screaming. I want.
So, what do you think of Kamala Khan in this game?
I read her. She's the new Miss
Marvel.
Miss Marvel since what's her name now? Captain Marvel decided to drop the Miss Marvel moniker because sexism or whatever. Is she? I don't think. I think she's a first generation Iranian. Her parents come from her parents come from Turkey, so she's a first generation Turkish American, and her parents are super into Islam and all that shit. And then she discovers that she has stretchy powers like Mr. Fantastic. So she's like, I'll just be Miss Marvel now, and it's like it's cool. She's got a good book.
I guess the premise is she's the fangirl that brings the Avengers back in the video game.
Where it gets shitty. Because at first she starts off as like a Miles Morales Spider-Man, but then the fans latched onto her because cute girl.
Yeah, because they're all pedophiles.
So it turns out she's super into writing fan fiction, so she writes like gay fan.
No, but in the video game, she's the one that gets the Avengers to come back.
Yeah, of course, you got to do that trope. You know, young hero brings the old ones out of retirement. It's just she started off as like a character with a fuck ton of premise, and then just went the route of Miles Morales, which is nothing. Like I don't even think she has an ongoing solo anymore. Like she used to have a pretty good ongoing solo. I enjoyed it. It was interesting.
I know they were doing something with it, and then
nothing. Like I like the teen books for comics.
Have you seen what her play style is in the game though?
I assume it's like Rayman.
I don't know how it's going to work with this type of game, because what I was seeing is her just like shooting her hand forward and hitting enemies far away.
Rayman.
So can you like switch back between characters in this game, or is it
I don't know.
your assigned character?
From the gameplay demo we saw, it was a Thor specific mission. So I think it's going to be like play this Thor instance and then go online to play this 4-player thing where you pick whoever. It's not going to be Ultimate Alliance. Nothing will ever be as good as Ultimate Alliance.
they can try. It won't get there.
But the point is, they did it like 20 years ago. Just fucking do it again.
They're not going to.
Even the X-Men games, what were they called? The X-Men ones that were like that? Legends?
Yeah.
Those games are great.
I fucking loved Ultimate Alliance. That cutscene where Nightcrawler breaks into Doom's house, and then he sends the Doom bots out of him, so Nightcrawler fucking bamfs up to the wall and pulls out the 2 Corsairs, cutlasses, and then he fucking bamfs back in and he's fighting the robots and it's super
Can we see
fucking
how
sick.
good those cutscenes still look?
For
today?
like 2004, they're fucking amazing.
Even on the PSP when it was on that, I remember playing it thinking it was amazing.
At Robot House, we spent hours playing that game, just trying to pick all the different combinations you could do. Like, we played as the Fantastic Four through the whole storyline, and I got stuck with Mr. Fantastic. And I was like, I got the shitty one! And they're like, deal with it, bitch. Fucking Roby had Johnny Storm, and he was just lighting everything on fire, and then I would pick them up and drop them off the stage. Like, that was our plan.
I can't wait for that movie.
What?
The Fantastic Four.
I don't want to see it.
I love the Fantastic Four in comics. I don't think you can adapt it to a movie screen, because Fantastic Four is science fiction.
Yeah.
You know, it's more about science, it's more about logic, it's more about philosophy.
Well, that's what's his name tried to do, Josh Trank in the new one, but
I heard his script got rejected like 40 times because he was trying to make it a horror movie.
Yeah. That like so many of those elements made it into that film, and it's just like it's a comic book movie. If you're gonna do it, just do the Black Ring saga and have fun with it.
Oof.
the worst thing they did with that movie was Doctor Doom, like just going like this and people disintegrate. Just do that when you find the Fantastic Four.
The problem is
They made a
magic,
movie.
and they wear the suits that have the unstable molecules that defend them against almost all damage.
So was
It's canon.
but was
Alright.
Doom considered magic?
Yeah, Doom is. If he went full magic, he'd be stronger than Doctor Strange. If he went full intelligence, he'd be smarter than Reed Richards. But he went down the middle.
He's also not a terrible human.
Latveria is the richest, most peaceful nation on the earth. However, you fucking step out of line, you gotta deal with Doom. So just fucking do your job, and you can live in this utopian society.
Soviet Russia.
Like Soviet Russia. It's
Soviet Russia on crack.
the greatest, the most perfect form of government for humans is a benevolent dictatorship, like a dictator that has your best interest in mind, as opposed to just imagine if Saddam Hussein was like, yo, I'm gonna make Iraq great. You know, like, and everyone's like, fuck yeah, dude, like, you have all the best ideas, this country's amazing now. That's what Latveria is, because Latveria was like fucking Romania, and then he turned it.
Or if it was, for lack of a better term, Hitler before he decided to be like, let's kill 6 million people for this shit.
Basically, when Hitler was like, hey guys, I know we got fucked over by the Treaty of Versailles, but let's
look past it. And
let's invigorate our industry again for tanks. And everyone was like, tanks? Okay.
yeah, we'll sell it to. You guys remember? Sell it to other countries.
Yeah, we're totally not building an army. Austria, build your army. That's what it was. Guys, Poland's gonna attack us. We'll pretend we don't know it and just fucking steamroll them.
Yeah, then he had that great idea. Let's invade Russia in the middle of winter with no socks and oil in all of our machines.
I feel like that wasn't Hitler. Because, like, there has to be someone.
Wasn't at the beginning of it he wasn't in full control and something stupid
Yeah.
like that happened, so he's like, no, I got
Well,
this
that's
thing.
the problem.
That wasn't the beginning.
If you look
Because
at.
Soviet Russia was alongside Russia for a fair amount of time.
No, I'm
if-
saying just the beginning
Soviet
of
Russia
the
and
war.
Germany.
But if you look at, like, the power struggle, the way it went was, like, this crazy fucking spider web where everything went back to Hitler, but to get to Hitler, you had to go through this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. And eventually the message would get so misconstrued that by the time it got to the top, it either was the opposite of what was happening,
Or invade Russia in the winter.
or something crazy, and Hitler was like, "Oh fuck, we got the supplies, do it!" And then it happened, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I see what that Napoleon guy was talking about." You know, like fuck. And then the Russians were like, "Again, all right," and they just burned their cities and retreated.
And then they pulled the greatest move of all time. Wall of millions of people.
Zukov. Wait, they have better guns than us, but they don't have more people.
You get a gun, you get
get
bullets.
ammo.
Whoever dies, figure it out.
Best mission of Call of Duty 2.
The first mission.
The guy gives you the ammo and you're just looking at it and he's like, keep going.
He's
And then
like, bye.
dude, did you pick up the flag? You can pick up the flag if the guy gets shot carrying the flag. And I picked up the flag. I was like, fuck yeah, communists. I'm like running it into fucking
Have you
German
guys seen
machine guns.
Jojo Rabbit yet?
No,
I
I
want
refuse.
to.
It was very good.
It looks entertaining.
My problem,
It's a good like spoof on
Yeah.
I don't like
half serious, half spoof.
I don't like what they're doing.
What do you mean?
So, you vilify something, correct? You tell everyone that this is the most evil,
And then they're trying to make a joke of it.
and now it's becoming a silly thing. And then what happens when silly things,
No,
they eventually
watch-
become good things.
Watch the movie. It gets really dark and really serious.
I'm sure.
And it shows how, like, they actually took advantage of this.
Dude, was the Holocaust bad?
Oh, but yeah.
Okay.
It also shows like how absurd like the Nazi regime was with how often like Hail Hitler had to be said.
That's not entirely true. That's what I mean though about this fucking propaganda piece. You know what I mean? Like
to a point, it's true.
To a point, yeah. You got, but at the same, it's kind of like how in the United States. Remember when you used to have to say the Pledge of Allegiance in school every single day? You would have to say it, and then by the time you get to high school, it was like fuck it.
Well, there's no such thing as nationalism anymore.
Nationalism is a dirty word. How dare you have pride in the country you were born in? Fuck you, I'm an American. I love America. I love America. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we have our faults. We tripped out of the gate, but damn it, we're doing the best we can.
We know more faults of the American people being nice to their essential workers.
Yeah, I love how this thing was like, hey, you know how you used to shit on grocery store workers?
If they stop doing their job,
you don't eat because you don't know how to farm. You need that grocery store, don't you, Mr. Bentley driver?
So, the question I have for you before you dive into this one, are you going to, like, if you're going to go out and go shopping, you're just going to wear a mask?
No.
He doesn't.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't have to. There's no reason to. The masks do not do anything, first off. Secondly, this is just another form of fucking control. This is just you have to do it. Why? Because I told you to, but science says otherwise. I don't care. Do it anyway. And then they publicly shame you. They're using the public to shame you into, just put your mask on, keep your head down, do what they say. That's what it is. This is, I know I'm jumping to an extreme conclusion, but like the big leap starts with a small step.
The problem is that it's the same on the other side. When it comes to like everything else that goes on the other end of it,
COVID's only killing old people in nursing homes. I
kind of wish it did.
Kids and stuff are.
Kids are dying?
Younger people are getting affected.
Younger people meaning 50.
No.
Look it fucking up, dude.
Look it fucking up.
Look it up. Look it up. No one under the age of 30 with no pre-existing conditions has died of COVID. In fact, children are pretty much immune to it. The regular flu kills hundreds of children every year, but we never wore a mask. That's killing fucking children. But then COVID kills a bunch of 70-year-old people and we have to wear a mask. Also, coincidentally, Congress is mostly 70-year-olds. Just throwing that out there.
I was just going to pull that
just
point.
Throwing that out there.
They're worried about their own interests.
It's almost like they're worried about themselves and they don't give a fuck about the country.
Did you guys see the new video? The girl went to Trader Joe's and they started verbally attacking
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Isn't that a good thing when the mob starts screaming at you for wrong thought?
And she actually had like a real doctor's note and everything.
Oh, doesn't matter.
It doesn't help when it's on the other side when you see the normal people who are like, look, can you just like, even I get it. I don't prefer to wear a mask under any circumstance, but it's like, if someone asks me, I'm just going to do it. It's like, it's nothing impressive out of my life.
Then you're going to wear gloves.
No.
Then you're going to put on the suit, right? And then you can't leave your house. COVID. Okay, dude, if you leave your house, you might get an old person sick. Hey, you know that social contract we sign every single time we leave the door where we accept that our germs are going to interact with other people's germs? That's the thing. We all do it. We did it before COVID. Whenever you left your house, whenever you shook hands, you were giving someone potentially a disease that you have, that you are immune to, that they are not. Me speaking to you right now could be giving you meningitis. We don't fucking know.
I could just kiss you at that point.
Exactly. So why the fuck wear a mask? It doesn't fucking matter.
I like how, like...
It's bananas, because I'm a legit germaphobe. I fucking carry hand sanitizer with me wherever I go. It's in my car right now because my pockets were full. And you know.
I was about to just say, it's like, so I could touch you right now.
This is the exact...
I don't let anyone bite my food. I don't let anyone drink my drinks. I don't let people touch me unless I allow them to.
I got a thing about drinks. That I can agree with.
I am a fucking germaphobe. And I'm sitting here going, guys, COVID is not anything. It is nothing. You people are over-exaggerating. If this wasn't an election year, this wouldn't be a fucking thing. SARS, MERS, and what was the other one?
Bird flu.
Bird flu wasn't a big deal. Obama had bird flu. That killed way more people than COVID. No one gave a shit. Swine flu has killed way more people than COVID. No one gave a shit. Ebola killed way more people than fucking COVID. No one gave a shit. Oh, election year, COVID's a big thing. We have to shut the government down. We have to collapse the economy.
But also, mail-in ballots are bad, so...
Mail-in ballots are stupid. Dude, you know, if you go on the Rhode Island registry for voters, there's people that are 140 and 150 that are registered voters who have been voting right along. Have you ever met a 150-year-old person?
In China.
I believe she was a giant. Actually, if you go on the Rhode Island registry, the oldest person registered to vote is 134 years old, and she's in North Kingstown, and her address isn't real. My family looked it up, and then we wrote a letter to one of our representatives, and then they went, hey, we're not allowed to meet and do government because Gina said COVID. So it's like, oh, all right.
But hey, new stimulus check coming out. So.
I'm okay with a new stimulus check.
It has to get through the House, and it's very low chances that'll happen.
And the House...
It's gonna happen because Trump...
No, Senate, not House. Excuse me.
No, if it's going through the Senate, for sure. Senate's Republicans.
This is obviously a very good election year type thing with the stimulus check, too.
And the Republicans will pass it if it's going through the Senate. However, if it's going through the House, the Dems will vote it down because Dems control the House.
No, it already passed through the House. It
Okay,
has to go through
then
Senate.
it's fucking passing then. Trump needs it after that fucking white power fucking scam. I still believe one of his aides fucked him over on that. I believe they showed him the video with no audio and went, there's no audio.
Was that was on his personal one, or was it on the president?
Right, but where do you think he saw it? Someone showed it to him. I think someone was trying to do him dirty. Dude, it's an election year, alright? They tried to fake Russia, they tried to fake Ukraine, they tried to fake everything.
But back to the topic. Do you think essential workers will be looked at differently?
Yeah, I think they'll be held.
So derailed.
Like, dude,
I
don't you look at nurses in a different light now? Aren't you like, you're a fucking nurse, you're a hero?
I honestly think all this is over. People are going to forget and just go back to the way it was.
Yeah, but I'm not going to forget.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
You should have never thought differently in the
But
first
shouldn't you have
place.
always looked at a nurse and been like, wow, my life could have hung in the balance because of this one person who got years of training for it?
Okay, ready? This is how people deal with nurses. Yeah. Yeah, alright.
I love how a lot of nurses now are like, we do way more work than the doctors.
They do! Watch Scrubs. Carla does way more work than Turk.
Yeah.
I like how Scrubs is the point out. Like,
It's true, though.
I know, you're not, but like, my grandmother was a nurse. Both of my grandmothers were nurses. So it's like, I know plenty of it. My aunt was a nurse, and it's like, there's so much more work that goes on behind the scenes that people don't realize. And it's the same thing with food service, same thing with the people who stock your fucking shelves. Just treat people nicely.
It's almost like you should treat the poor people like they're fucking people.
One of the best part though, like even at my job delivering the packages, I still am getting yelled at for coming up the proper. They're complaining. I'm literally walking up to people.
How dare you give me this thing?
I'm walking up to people's houses without a mask on, not interacting with them, and they're complaining Amazon workers aren't wearing masks as they walk up to their door. Like us walking up to the door without a mask can infect them.
Again, if it wasn't an election year, no one would give a fuck.
This is why I don't think people are going to give a shit once it's all over, because we're not getting treated any better right now. I'll bring it up to them and be like, you stop right there. Just put it on the ground. And I'm like, I touched it. I'm like breathing on it. You think like...
the germs are there.
You could just lick it just for shits and giggles at that point.
Like,
you want to keep your job.
Like I go to Stop and Shop and I'll just, I'm completely in my head doing my shopping, and then like someone will be in front of me like getting chicken, and I'll be like, all right, they're getting chicken. And they'll take like 20 minutes picking stuff up, putting it down, picking stuff up, putting it down. I'm like, okay, maybe they're indecisive. And then they'll look over their shoulder and pick something up, and I'm like, okay, now you're just doing it on purpose because I don't have a mask and you do. You're trying to fuck me over. And then I had one person look at me and go, yeah. And then I went, dude, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking problem is. You know? Because fuck you. Fuck you.
One of the worst problems is people wearing gloves.
That
is the dirtiest thing.
Crazier.
It's when people wear gloves but don't change them.
And it's like, dude, your hand is an ecosystem that's constantly recycling.
And first
right?
of all,
putting gloves over it. Now all the germs are on your gloves, and
they're touching their phones.
And you're touching your face.
Your phones are like the dirtiest things ever.
Have you seen
Sponge pizza.
Who does it? Is it Dave's? No, Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop put press and seal over all their touchpads.
That's so dirty.
Yeah, and it's just like,
I found that
doesn't
funny.
fucking matter. You know?
And like when it gets torn, I'm just like,
I'm still touching the fucking, I'm still touching it. It doesn't matter.
Like, if you want to wear a mask, again, I
think you're a simpleton if you're wearing a mask. And if you're wearing a mask, you don't understand virology and how germs are spread.
Okay, you go. I don't say my piece.
I prefer to avoid wearing a mask. I carry one on me because when I go into these companies and I have to deal with the CEO who's fucking losing his tits.
I have to understand, you do have to do the customer service and shit. So I get why you wear them.
So it's like, after that certain point, it's like, I'll go into Stop and Shop, I'll put a mask on, because I don't want to have to listen to someone, like, I don't want to have to listen to it. It's the same thing. My brain is like, cool, there's a CEO that I have to think about.
I always do this.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like, it's that same thought process of, great, another fucking CEO I have to deal with.
I don't want a refrigerated Pabst. A re-refrigerated. I'm sorry, we're listening. Chad brought up beer and I was like, I did get into a fucking verbal argument with someone outside of Dave's about wearing a mask. Would you like to hear the story?
Just don't be a cunt. That's my opinion.
I was such a cunt about it.
You know, the biggest, before you say that, the biggest thing is like, I wear the mask because there's two different types of people. People that just don't feel like dealing with something and don't care and they're just going to wear it. Then there's people...
There's cowards. There's cowards, and then there's people who know they're fucking...
I'm going into a store and I don't feel like getting in an argument.
But then you should have been wearing the mask from day fucking one. That's what I don't understand. If you're that worried about germs, you need to wear the mask for the rest of your life. Because if you take the mask off after COVID disappears, you're a bitch. You need to wear the mask from now on until forever, because there's going to be another disease. There's always going to be another one. That's just the way it fucking works.
I think they're aiming at people like you, and not to put it like this, but to put it like this, they're aiming at people like you who will be the type to get riled up about it, because it's all the fucking old people in Congress who are just like, I don't want to die from this.
And it's like, dude, that's fucking understandable. Just fucking wash your hands and eat healthy.
You know what the funniest thing too is about the Amazon workers getting yelled at? We need to take our temperatures in the morning. If we have a fever,
that's fucking
we
insane.
Can't work.
Yeah, I know.
You cannot.
I'm in the same boat.
Don't fucking
if
take
I am working, I'm healthy. I don't have COVID. I'm fine.
But you could have got COVID because it's everywhere.
If your temperature's, at least for me, if your temperature's above 90, they're like...
Isn't...
90?
I was
regular
gonna,
temperature.
yeah, 96
no.
point...
You have to be
98, sorry.
It's 98.6 is average.
98.6 is average. 99 is fine.
100 is bad. 104 is you're hallucinating.
101 is the real... Like,
I'm
you should
usually
worry
like
then.
80.
Jesus Christ,
That's
you want to get that looked at, dude.
Well, you know, hopefully I die soon.
You're like 60
Cancer.
degrees below.
Cancer. I'm hoping it's cancer.
Anyway, so
Sorry.
I got in an argument outside of Dave's. So my family's been doing good. We've been doing the online pickup just so we don't have to fucking deal with it. Because like Bob goes into a store and someone's like, wear your mask, and he's like, I have a gun, it's fine. You know?
I'll shoot the corona.
The guy's like, whoa, you know, like that's,
have a good day, sir.
that's Bob's response. But so we didn't get, because fucking people were like fucking panic buying, right? So we didn't get the meat we wanted, so we went to Dave's, and I'm walking into Dave's, and I'm like 5 paces ahead of my mom. She's got bad hips, you know, and I wanted to get in front and hold the door for her. Good boy. So I get in front of her, hold the door, and I go, after you, madame, and I like make a...
I'm a good son.
Dude, I'm so nice to her. Right?
I like how he had to look to you for verification. He's like, I'm a good guy, right?
So after you, madame, and I'm like holding the door for my mom and like just making like a big to-do about it.
Yeah.
And then the manager goes, you. Now my mom's not wearing a mask. He goes, you got to put a mask on. And I went, why? And he goes, it's the law. And I went, show it to me in writing. And then he went, it's on the storefront. And I was like, yeah, that's whatever. I'm going to go spend my money inside. And then he went, no, you have to put a mask on. And I went, I got one of those pre-existing conditions. I can't put a mask on. And he goes, show me proof. And I go, you're not a cop or a doctor. You can't ask me that. And then he goes, and I went, okay, I'm going to give you money now. And I just like walked past him. Because like, fuck you, dude. He didn't say dick to my mom who wasn't wearing a mask. So he went after the long-haired kid. He was like, I'm going to fucking go after this long-haired kid.
Best part is, that was when they had signs on the door. Now they have like stand-up signs like this tall in front of the store.
And they have that chick sitting outside Dave's. She didn't say dick. I gave her a wink and a nod.
That's because they don't care. Like, and again,
no one should care.
I don't care if you don't want to wear a mask. If you're going to wear one, fine. Don't ask me to wear one. It's not carbonated. You're good. You can just crack it open.
I know. OCD.
It's a thought process.
I walked through the zoo all day.
Oh, don't even get me. They fucking wrote. All right, this is Fresh news.
Rocco family drama.
Rocco family drama. Because my family is super tight with the family that runs the zoo, I know all the news. The zoo is going to shut down next month.
Just because they're not bringing enough revenue?
COVID killed it.
Wait, like, fully, like, done? Wow.
They need.
Dude, I was walking through and there was like maybe one animal in each thing, and most of the animals weren't even out.
They need to make enough
so we
money.
paid full price for nothing.
They need to make enough money this month to pay for the previous 5. Because normally there's, it's not racist. We call it yellow fever because that's when all of the fucking.
I mean, there's also a
school
disease
buses
called yellow fever.
Yeah, the yellow, black jungle fever, yellow fever.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I was like, are a bunch of Asian people coming to the zoo? This sounds awesome. What it means is all the school buses, when the school year's coming.
Kids, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when the zoo makes their money because they'll have like 30 field trips in like a 2 hour.
Until Halloween comes around and they're like, see the pumpkins!
And that makes so much fucking money. Like, and because Gina's like, no groups of 15, more than 15, 6 feet apart, the zoo's tiny. So that means we can like let 40 people in the zoo.
Wow.
They fired my mom. They had to let her go because they can't afford it. It's like basically upper management is cutting everyone below them.
Yeah, because they're not going to give up their job because they're making all of that money.
And then eventually it's going to just come to them.
The worst part is too, you need to make reservations.
Yeah, you have to make reservations. They take your temperature before you at the front entrance. Then they take your temperature at the main gate, and everyone has to wear masks and gloves. And it's just like, bro, it's a fucking zoo. We're surrounded by animals that don't belong in this fucking country.
You can't even walk up close to the animals anymore. They have like all the walk up things blocked.
You have to walk down a specific path. And then when the jack-o'-lanterns start, they're going to open gate 3, which is that gate near the road.
The one that nobody goes to ever.
That's the employee gate. That's where we're supposed to come in. But
it's Roger Williams Park in Providence, Rhode Island.
They're going to open that gate in, and you're going to drive through the pumpkins and then leave. How many drunk people are going to fucking crash? And now the main path of the jack-o'-lanterns, I don't know if you ever noticed, but it's by the bison exhibit, because the bison exhibit's huge. Car's gonna fucking slam into that. We're gonna get a code brown because it's gonna be a fucking bison. It's gonna fuck shit up because that's
roast people.
Not even that. You know how many rear ends? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know how many rear ends is gonna be in fights about people moving and everything?
Working exit gate, when I used to work jack-o'-lanterns, exit gate is when people leave. You go, hi, thank you for coming, and you make sure they're not leaving with alcohol. Yeah. How many times I've been like, yo, bro, you gotta pour that out? And the guy's like, what the fuck did you say to me? Because he's been wasted this whole time. I'm like, dude, you gotta pour it out. You gotta fucking pour it out. And then the security has to come over. Now those drunk people are in cars.
Yeah, it's like there's no stopping them once they're up to that gate. I've seen it before.
It's gonna be fucking murder. People are gonna die. Thank you, Gina.
Well, before we get into our main topic,
we haven't even hit a main topic. What?
Well, giants, but
oh my god.
Ooh. Leads what I would do at the Power Ring. How would you guys use the Green Lantern?
You wake up tomorrow, there's a floating ring in front of you, and it said Chris Burgess. So...
Can it be the black one?
No,
just the green. Just the green.
Well, actually, the emotional spectrum. So green is willpower, red is rage, yellow is fear, orange is avarice, purple is compassion, blue is hope.
What about the indigo ring?
Purple indigo, compassion.
All right.
Compassion is usually reformed killers. So, and then blue is hope. Which ring do you think shows up at your...
Red.
Red is... I actually totally see you as a red lantern.
Yeah, I want the green.
I see you as a blue lantern.
Which one's
is it want or what you would get?
What you think...
Because the reason I'm saying red is because I know I would get red.
Would get red.
Well, the way I brought it up is how would you control the Green Lantern ring?
I would.
Which they all kind of... You can do...
Everyone does it different. But I think you would be blue lantern. Hope. Because you always see the fucking positive thing.
Yeah.
And
you're always like, you're being negative. It's like, not negative.
Now, blue rings cannot do harm. However, they can charge Green Lantern rings to make them the most powerful.
Then I'd be like fucking...
You're a white mage.
You're the backup dancer.
Then I would be like that stupid superhero.
Safe space?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You don't know anything about Saint Walker, and how dare you besmirch the blue. Saint Walker figured out that the emotional spectrum is killing the universe, and he was the most powerful lantern of any color. But he was blue, realized his ring was destroying the universe, fucking gave it up. Saint Walker is a baller. Fuck you for not liking Saint Walker. I think I would have an orange ring. Avarice. Greed. Mine. I want.
It'd either be that or yellow. You definitely
Yeah,
you prey on everybody's fears.
The yellow ring and the Green Lantern ring, like, you can do the same thing with them, right? Pretty much.
Every ring can do the same thing.
Oh, all right.
It's just most Red Lantern users are fucking insane with rage. So instead of making constructs, they're just shooting lasers.
Yeah.
Or like smashing shit.
Yeah. Orange Lantern is probably the best at creating constructs because there's only one Orange Lantern ring, but Larfleuriz is so fucking powerful, he creates his own Lantern Corps every time he goes into fight.
Which one of the Green Lanterns became an Orange Lantern?
None.
I thought...
No Green Lantern has fallen to average.
There's one that's gone to yellow. I know
Sinestro.
there's another that's gone to red.
Guy...
Didn't Hal Jordan go to the yellow ring?
Just because the Green Lantern Corps was destroyed, and
right.
Sinestro was like, yo, we need to team up to stop this. And he was like, listen, I know you have great willpower, but use that willpower to create fear, because we need to go stop this thing. And he was like, all right, fine, Sinestro, I'll team up with you. And he became like the best Yellow Lantern ever. Whatever ring Hal Jordan puts on, he becomes that.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's just the best, which means he's a horribly emotionally unstable person.
Yeah, he's just give him a white ring, let him have his day.
Nah, Kyle Rayner gets the white ring, and he fucking is cool.
How would you use the Green Lantern ring to construct things?
No, how would you use it? What would you do? You are given.
Would you use guns? Would you make?
You're given You're given a space sector. You're told this is your sector. Police it. You have a ring. The only thing that limits your ring is your willpower and imagination. What do you do?
It'd be a clusterfuck every day.
I would go full Sinestro and lead with a totalitarian fist and just control my space. I'd be Doom. My space sector would be fucking, like, no one would get out of line, but there's no crime.
What would you construct with your ring, though? Like what?
I'd probably wind up like Kilowog and just shooting lasers, because
yeah.
I'm in a fight. Fuck you, you know?
I'd just be like, kick back, relax, like, let shit go. If something crazy goes on, it's like, alright, gotta fix this shit.
You'd be like the Green Lantern of our space sector, who only shows up when it's a cataclysmic event.
Yeah, outside of that, it's like, oh, you got shot? Nah.
I definitely think I would, like, become full anime nerd and, like, pull Dragon Ball Z moves.
You'd go
and
Kyle Rayner.
Make a Gundam. And
Yeah,
put a Gundam
probably,
around
yeah.
myself and everything.
Kyle Rayner, there's this awesome panel. It's like a quad, and it shows all 4 human Green Lanterns, and they're like, Hal Jordan, best there ever is, makes boxing gloves, because sometimes he wants to punch you, but you're really far away. John Stewart, military man, he makes like Barrett 50 cals and shit like that. He's very tactical. Guy Gardner, it's just an explosion, because he's just full of rage and emotion. Kyle Rayner, the artist, he likes to, and it shows him like kind of like, you know, like painting, like making a giant construct, and it's just like, yeah, all right.
That'd probably be me.
I'd be suit and armor with a sword. Like,
Yeah,
didn't Hal Jordan do that at one point?
yes, Hal Jordan in Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
He makes a suit of armor, and he has a claymore, and he fucking wields, like, it's like the ring, but he has a sword coming out of it, and he's in the suit of armor.
That'd probably be me.
He looks so cool in that book.
I'd definitely make, like, a cool mech suit around me, kind of like the armor and everything.
No, I'd be like old school, like, you know, Middle Ages, like straight up solid armor, double-handed claymore.
You wouldn't even call yourself Green Lantern. You would call yourself the Green Knight.
Yeah.
You would just show up on like a green horse with the green armor.
Lanterns can't kill, right?
Yes, they can, because the War of the Sinestro Corps.
They used to not be able to, right?
They used to not be able to kill, and their weakness was yellow.
Yeah.
Then Sinestro fell, right? Created his own corps using yellow light, started murdering Mad Green Lanterns, and went, what are you going to do about it?
And then the Green Lanterns, their
no-kill off, and took their weakness to yellow off, and then the Green Lanterns whooped Sinestro Corps, and went, you're defeated, Sinestro, you suck! And he was like, yo, I accomplished my goals, you are now policing the galaxy better. Sinestro's one of my favorite
I'd
characters.
definitely be like Scorpion, though. Get over here.
And shoot the...
That'd be so cool.
Nope.
I hate that because I'd be right behind you.
Do the splits, but it's like you just crouch and there's like green
It's
split.
like put the green on your foot.
You guys would walk into a dark room and you'd be like, Chris, and then you just see a yellow light and blow your head off. You'd be like, oh,
it's like, you're a dick.
Oh, we'd be the worst lanterns.
I guarantee it.
Arguing.
It would just be us 3 like hanging out in an interstellar bar, and I'd be like, how's Rage working out? And you'd be like, ah! Ah!
Chris just like constructs a beer bottle.
It's like, that's how it's going today.
Chris, you want to hand me a beer? I'd be like, yeah, sure. And like spooky bats would. And you'd be like, Chris, I'm a Yellow Lantern. It's got to be spooky. I just can't do normal shit. It's got to be spooky. Boom.
I think if I became any DC character, I'd want to be a Green Lantern.
Of course. Or a Kryptonian.
Uh,
You don't want to be Superman?
I genuinely don't want to, just because of my own preconceived notions on it.
You gotta read some. I got some Superman for you to read.
I don't. Well, like, that's the big thing. Is like my personal favorite is Death of Superman. Just like that entire thing.
That is so bizarre. Being a Superman fan,
Yeah.
and like your favorite is the low point. Like what? I gotta pee. I gotta think about this.
I don't think I could be the Flash. I wouldn't want that power.
I think I could be the Flash, but I would fuck with the timeline so much.
Yeah.
You know, I just ruin.
I wouldn't trust myself with that. It's like,
What's
I'm not gonna go to the
That's
past.
a very stressful power to have. You like go to the past by accident, you fuck shit up.
Well, Barry does get a Blue Lantern ring because he's full of hope.
Yeah. Poor Barry.
I know.
He deserved it.
Barry's the coolest.
What DC character would you not want to be?
Oh,
Batman.
no, because Batman is like a solid.
Dude, fuck being Batman. His life sucks. He's rich, but nothing ever goes right. All his psychics die. Then they turn on him, say he's a cranky old bastard.
No, Dick Grayson didn't die.
Yeah, but he turns on him.
At a point.
Yeah.
But then he comes back.
Nightwing's super badass.
Whoa. Red Hood is super badass.
Nightwing is way more badass than the Red Hood.
No!
Yes, he is.
Red Hood is Red Hood is badass, but the fact is, he's Batman that kills!
Do you think Dick Grayson is a better Batman?
Canonically, yeah, Dick Grayson's a better Batman. Because Dick Grayson is more willing to work with other people than bats.
But Dick Grayson, just on the term of Batman, Dick Grayson or Red Hood?
I don't think you
Dick.
like the Red Hood, though.
I don't like the Red Hood.
Why?
That's not a very fair question.
He's edgy.
I just like...
I'm Batman with guns.
No, I like the fact that he's Batman that'll kill.
We have that though. We have Bat Dad. We have Damian Wayne. We got Batman that kills. What was the thing you said? What DC hero
Would you not want to be?
Dog welder.
Alright, what popular DC hero would you not want to be?
What one that's not a hole-in-the-wall character?
Do you know Dog Welder's from Dial H for Hero, which is a magical phone where when you dial H, you get to be any hero from any multiverse.
Jesus Christ.
One of them's called Dog Welder, and he's a homeless man who wears a welding suit, and he welds dead dogs to criminals' faces.
The noise
I
of
know,
that,
right?
that made a perfect time.
Dude, Dial H for Hero is great. Defenestrator, his superpower is he can throw anyone out of a window.
Ooh, if we're talking about superheroes, who would you want to be from DC? I would definitely want to be Superman who like fucking lost his shit after Lois died because of the Joker.
Oh, Kingdom Come Superman.
Ew.
That's a fucked up Superman to want to be.
Don't care. That's the one I want.
That's Golden Age Superman. That's the Superman who towed the Earth by a chain. And
That's
shit
the
like
Superman that sneezed and blew away
Yeah,
the entire universe.
That's the Superman where if he like slips up for a second, everyone dies.
He also had clothes beam, which was a thing.
He took Jimmy Olsen and Aquaman to the desert and went, only one of you gets the water.
What Spider-Man would you rather be? Peter Parker Spider-Man or Doc Ock Spider-Man?
I would be Doc Ock Spider-Man. Like whether I wanted to or not. I'd eventually turn into the idea where statistically this is the best outcome, and I would wind up doing that because
And Venom Spider-Man.
Power.
the black suit Spider-Man, you want to be that douche walking down the street.
Whoa, hey, not Spider-Man 3.
Who's stronger, Doc Ock Spider-Man or Venom Spider-Man?
Doc Ock Spider-Man, because he's got Doc Ock's brain and he's willing to kill.
And he still goes full power.
Spider-Man, Black Suit Spider-Man is Spider-Man affected with the symbiote, so he may not be thinking.
Yeah. But that's why I like
But
it.
anyway, DC superhero I don't want to be would probably Dr. Light, because I get raped in the Watchtower, and that sounds horrible.
Well, I wouldn't want to be Batman.
You made this point. We
But
understand it.
You
Fuck you.
You fuck Talia. You fuck that other Lana.
Yeah, but all it brings to you is
Vicky
sadness.
Vale.
You also fuck Catwoman.
Catwoman.
And that's an on again, off again
Yeah,
thing
but then
you
they
want.
go to get
And then they
married
get
and the
married.
whole thing happens. Or they don't
No,
get married.
you don't want to be Spider-Man because of everything that happens with Felicia Hardy.
Being,
Dear God, that woman got fucking tormented.
being Peter Parker is suffering. Actually, dude, being Superman would suck.
Yeah. You get to watch Lois Lane die.
Did you ever read For the Man Who Has Everything?
No.
It's this comic where it's Superman's birthday, so Batman and Wonder Woman go to his house to give him a present, and they find him, and he has this plant called the Black Death attached to his chest,
Oh yeah.
where it shows you the perfect reality. But
That's
as it's showing you your perfect reality, it's draining your life. So eventually Superman comes to realize it, and his perfect reality is living on Krypton with a wife and a kid. And as he's slowly pulling it off, the planet of Krypton is blowing up, and his son is screaming, "Daddy, I don't want to die, I don't want to die."
And he's like, well...
Was that in the Justice League cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
That episode was directly adapted from the book. So eventually he takes it off, and then Mongol, who's the guy who sent it there to kill him, is like, "Wow, I've never seen someone beat the Black Death before." And all Superman screams is the word "happy." And then he beats Mongol pretty much to death. It takes Wonder Woman.
Go on YouTube and watch that video.
Oh, and then when Batman, like the Black Death tries to go for Superman, and Batman like kind of jumps in the way, and it gets on Batman. And Batman's perfect reality is his dad is beating the criminal. Like his dad, like the guy pulls the gun, and his dad grabs the gun and then starts punching the guy in the face. And as the plant's getting ripped off, the guy eventually beats his dad, and then. Right as the trigger's pulled, the plant gets pulled up, and it's
that
like...
show got dark, dude.
Yeah.
Those little DC shows.
Those were so good. I love that. Being Superman would be suffering.
Look, if we're going in that term, I would want to be New 52 Batman because he's fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he does get to fuck one dude.
And I'm happy with that.
I do like
Diana
that.
Prince is awesome.
I like that. I hated when they tried to make Superman and Wonder Woman bang.
Yeah, no.
Because I was like, no, Superman fucks Lois. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. End
But
of story.
Bruce and Wendy banging.
Yeah.
I'm like, those kids will be fucking crazy. They'll be super powered Batman ninjas.
They know every martial art and have all the powers of a god.
They'll be ninjas that wrestle better than anyone, know how to use every weapon, and have super strength.
Just imagine if like Diana accidentally like wrapped her legs around Bruce.
She would
Thrust
kill him.
And just like broke his back.
Well, how does Superman fuck Lois?
Falls deep inside.
Slowly.
Very slowly. Actually, he
or he just goes super fast, like not hitting her at all.
He has a serum where he can give Lois temporary Superman powers.
That was when Superman was dying.
Yeah. All-Star Superman, one of the best fucking Superman.
Talking to stuff like that, did you guys hear about there's like a new therapy, getting stung in the dick will make your dick permanently bigger?
Dude, that's not a new therapy. That's something that's existed on the internet forever.
Have you heard about that?
Look, just give me something that'll make me not last 10 seconds in bed and I'll be happy. Happy that way.
Retards are doing it again.
Oh, God.
Stinging their dick with bees. Good job, dude.
Imagine if that was real.
What happened to those murder wasps? Speaking about bees.
There was only 2.
Yeah, we thought they were going to come over here. We
found a dead one and a female, and the female wasn't pregnant. And we're like, murder wasps.
Luckily enough.
It's another thing.
It would have been great if they came over and really fucked up Seattle.
It was supposed to be COVID before COVID was COVID. Murder wasps! And then it didn't work out. COVID! Yeah, like, it's scare tactics. They're trying to fucking control us.
I want COVID just to end them.
According to Gina, we're going to be experiencing COVID till next summer. It's just like the Patriot Act. Patriot Act was only supposed to last a year, and once they had that power, they didn't give it up. COVID, it's only supposed to last a year. They had power.
You know who did give it up? Batman.
When?
Yeah, to Diana Prince.
The Batman movie. Remember? He made his own Patriot Act thing where he's tracing all the phone calls.
Oh, God.
Lucius Fox is like, this isn't right. He's like,
yeah, that's the movie.
Press the button.
I forgot Batman broke international law.
Yeah, Batman was like, I could see everything all the time.
I could see where Clark Kent on the other side of the river is going, yo! X-ray vision, like, that guy is
Look, I hate to be Superman.
It would be so much fun if you played the totalitarian king Superman.
Yeah, no,
but trying to be hero Superman would be so hard.
Yeah, it's like you're listening to everyone dying at the same time. You're like, fuck.
Imagine if they just made like a Superman comic where he's the most perverted guy ever.
Yeah,
how do you know he's not?
It's called The Boys.
Amazon's doing it right.
Yeah, have you seen that trailer with Stormfront?
I'll watch it.
I am so mad they made Stormfront a girl.
Season 2's coming up.
Yeah, she's hot as shit. But you know Stormfront, right? So in the books, Stormfront is literally Nazi Superman. He was created in the 1940s to win World War II, but it didn't work out. He's called Stormfront because getting it? Stormfront's also...
I don't know if you're going to blank that out or not.
No, I just did the Roman salute. Ave to Caesar. What? That's what it is. It's the Roman salute. Read a history book.
I know, and it was also adapted into American culture and told the Nazis were doing it, and then we stopped that and put our hands over our hearts.
Right? Yeah, it's almost like, and just like the swastika is a Buddhist thing, but we can't do that anymore.
Hinduism.
Buddhism,
it falls into the same ideology.
Fucking Asian religion. Remember we had giants? Anyway.
Oh my god.
They're just...
What was I saying? Stormfront, so he's like this Nazi.
The Last of Us 2 is a great game.
He's a Nazi Superman. He's literally Superman Nazi, but with lightning powers instead of shooting lasers.
That's awesome.
It's fucking cool.
Shazam.
Yes.
Okay.
But Nazi.
Okay.
And it's actually funny because in the Charleston comics, Shazam's main enemy was Captain Nazi, who was Superman but in a Nazi uniform.
Okay.
He had all the exact same powers, heat vision, all that stuff, but he was a Nazi. So they kind of flipped it for the boys. But then they make her a girl. They don't acknowledge the Nazi stuff, and instead of Nazis, it's alt-right forums, aka 4chan. So basically, she's going to be a regular girl who stumbles onto 4chan and becomes a white supremacist until she's not. Yeah.
We'll see.
No.
We'll see.
Just based off that one video where she's doing like a Twitch stream and she goes up to Homelander and Homelander's like, who the fuck are you? I'm Stormfront.
All I gotta say is,
like and subscribe.
All I gotta say is we'll see, because the first season was great. And I'm really hoping they don't poop, like they didn't shoot their load in the first season.
They did. They totally did. The opening scene of the first season is A-Train blowing up his girlfriend. I was like, there's your budget. You know, like, there it is. You set the tone. Keep this tone.
If Superman came inside Lois Lane, would it blow her head off?
Yes. Especially if he, you know how like when you hold back, and then boom! Yeah, well, she'd be dead.
The more worrisome thing is the baby's just gonna punch through her.
That's why they took her to, that's why they shrunk her down and put her in, what's the city called? The city in the glass jar where Supergirl...
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I remember that.
They put her there.
Why just bring her to a red sun?
Well, there's a red sun orbiting this little
okay.
city. It's in Superman's menagerie. Menagerie? You never heard of menagerie? It's like a zoo for exotic animals.
Where he keeps Doomsday.
It's where he keeps Doomsday. It's where he keeps Starro.
Oh, that's the Void.
That's the Phantom Zoo.
No, it's in the Fortress of Solitude.
He has a zoo set up for animals that are the last of their species.
That's kind of fucked up.
Well, I mean, he's the last.
Trying to preserve him.
Well, he was until he met Zod and the other
Supergirl.
two, and Supergirl and the other
Power Girl, but we're not going to talk about.
Power Girl's awesome.
Power Girl or Power Woman?
Power Girl.
Yeah.
She had the boob window, and I love when they address it in universe. And they're like someone's like,
why do you have the titty window?
And she's like, because in a fist fight, they're looking here.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're fucking smart. Because if I was fighting you, I'd go. You know what I mean?
Like size up. I mean, come on.
Nice tits. Boom! You know?
Just punch yourself. Yeah, bro. Speaking of tits, do you guys support OnlyFans?
Yes.
Well, speaking of tits, look at the three of us.
He's an
I'm getting there.
Dude, I gotta go back to the gym. They are.
Chad, tell them all your thoughts about that.
I need to go back to the gym.
Yeah, I support OnlyFans.
Sure.
If you're gonna be a whore, be a whore. If any retard's willing to pay for it, go for it.
Yeah. Do you think it's getting a little out of control that these people are able to buy like giant houses, live like luxurious?
No, because that's a fucking Twitch streamer.
No, because think about Marilyn Monroe. Literally, her job was to fuck rich people.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is that, but safer.
And you can also like, you can also put up one. She's not gonna watch this. You can literally put up one photo and charge like $40 for it. And it's fucking retarded.
You want to know the worst thing too?
Shut your whore mouth.
No, the worst thing is...
I don't have to say nothing.
The worst thing is all these OnlyFans have Instagrams where they put all the same content. Most of the OnlyFans people won't show full nudity.
It's funny that we're bringing up OnlyFans because 3 nights ago, drunkenly, I signed up for one. Actually, I can show you what I get. It's kind of bullshit because I'm only getting like a minute and 30-second long videos, and they have to buffer like a motherfucker.
OnlyFans is a real shitty site.
No, it's such a bad worst thing about it is most of these girls aren't going fully nude, so you can see all this shit on Instagram.
Dude, Sabrina Nicole.
Why would you sign up for an OnlyFans?
Sabrina Nicole.
Nah, I signed up for Golden Goddess. That's a shout out. Hit me up. I know you're single.
Look, sponsor us.
Definitely tag
please.
Dude,
no, look up Sabrina Nicole.
So this is like
it's just
like I get this, $10 a month, right?
You subscribe to her for $10 a month.
I only subscribe for 1 month.
Okay.
This was literally because I was like, what the fuck is OnlyFans? And I was like, I gotta see what.
Dude, dude, it has the worst.
Like,
I mean, we're in Chad's basement, so there's no signal down here, anyways.
this is all you get. It's only a 2-minute and 20-second video, and it's like, come on, lady.
That's what I'm telling you. All these fans are doing it to get the personal experience of talking to.
It's because they're lonely assholes.
But it's like, bro, Chatterbait exists. Come up with a funny nickname, go on Chatterbait, get the model's attention, and just say dumb shit. There you go. It's just like Twitch. Come up with a funny fucking name, talk to your streamer.
Like, if you want to see, like, these girls naked and you want to pay the money, if you don't just want to wait a month and go on Google and search this person naked, you're going to get the pictures.
Go to 4chan.
Dude, 4chan has yet to crack OnlyFans because the people who are using OnlyFans are loyal and refuse to post any content. It's super fucking annoying.
You aren't looking for Meg Turney.
I'm not looking for Meg Turney, though. I'm looking for the fucking 18-year-old fucking chick whose dad bought her a cell phone and doesn't know what she's doing. That's OnlyFans, though!
At least he said 18.
Now, with all this...
I mean, I think they're 18 now. With this whole fucking Me Too stuff, dude.
No, with all this OnlyFans stuff, how sad is it where... At first, it all started with cosplay and modeling. And it slowly crossed the line into just pornography.
Patreon.
It's
the same thing.
Did you know prostitution is the world's oldest profession?
Yeah, but that's because
everybody wants to bone.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're biologically wired to do so.
No, but do you think a lot of these people getting mad at calling it porn, like these OnlyFans girls calling them porn stars and everything, do you think that's what's it called?
Degrading?
No, do you think it's justified that they're like, it's not porn?
No. If you're showing me your tits, it is pornography.
If you're bending
softcore pornography.
Yeah.
But it's still pornography.
Oh, no, I know. But, like, you can at least make the distinction.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're taking 12 dicks, but you're still exposing yourself for everyone to see.
Our Playboy porn is hustler porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then OnlyFans is super porn.
Yep.
It's awful. It's like going on HBO at night and watching the softcore porn. You don't see any of the good parts, but you see enough.
I'd prefer not to be looking at dicks. Just putting it there.
Who said anything about dicks, Chris?
Go on Pornhub, watch porn.
If you go on, like HBO porn, you can't see the vagina or anything. It just shows like.
I'm telling you, boy.
It's the one where you watch, you're on Reddit and it's NSFW funny and it's a guy shaking her legs.
Yeah.
Oh no, the one where the guy has the donut, he's holding the camera, each part of the donut and gives it to the girl.
Yeah, that's all fucking recycled shit from E-Fucked.
It's fine, it's funny to me. Let me be happy.
Speaking of fucking Reddit, now that you brought it up, have you seen The Great Purge?
Oh god.
What's that?
Reddit is banning any I don't know how Reddit works. How does it's called a subreddit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're banning any subreddit for controversial topics.
Wasn't Reddit all controversial topics?
They got rid of R. Donald, so President Trump no longer has a Reddit.
And again, I don't support the fact of getting rid of that subreddit. What I can support is banning the people who are posting the beyond absurd, crazy shit.
Like what? Beheadings and stuff?
Like about the kids who got hung in the South and like applauding that and saying it should happen all the time.
You do know that those were all suicides.
When you applaud it and you want it to happen to everyone.
It's also the internet, so...
That's definitely a big morality issue where some people look at it and they're like, yeah, shit happens, and there's more people that are like, this isn't necessarily something that you should do.
Here's my problem with all those hangings. They frame them as white supremacy, but every single hanging person had a suicide note in their bedroom written in their own handwriting describing about how they hate living.
You still shouldn't applaud it.
What about the 30 white kids that commit suicide by hanging in the same area? Nope, it's the 3 black ones that are important. Just throwing it out.
He made the distinction. I just said it's people being hung.
No,
I didn't give a fuck
I
about
agree.
one
I don't think
other.
people should be applauding.
Because they've also been...
I think so. I think if you kill yourself, that's pretty courageous. Because think about it. You're such an asshole. You want to ruin everyone's else. You're such a dick.
Is it courageous or cowardly?
Both. It's courageous cowardice. You're such a piece of shit that you hate yourself so much you want to inflict the very same hate you feel on yourself on others. And what's the best way to do it? Fucking kill him. Fuck you, Mom. I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't you love Kurt Cobain?
I don't think he killed himself.
Yeah.
Can't
What
do
about
it with
Robin
12
Williams?
gauge.
He didn't kill himself.
Yes, he did.
I think Robin Williams killed himself.
He did.
Yeah.
He
But-
his
He
dementia or
definitely
Parkinson's.
has like a lot of shit.
But Robin Williams had a disease that was going to... It was either Robin Williams kill himself now, or we see him on TV and go, oh, he used to be so funny.
Yeah.
Especially when your whole thing is, I'm on cocaine and I'm super excited.
And then he finally got off it.
And then he gets clean and everyone's like, go back to being crazy. And he's like, wait, go back on cocaine? And they're like, no, don't go back on coke, but be funny again.
I like this serious stuff.
I love this series.
Have you ever
stuff.
seen one? You probably seen it. Have you ever seen 1 Hour Photo?
1 Hour Photos?
Fucking creepy ass movie, dude.
I hate when he shows the angel, and he's like, "This is a good guy."
Spoiler alert.
Oh, it's just a
It's
one-off
forever.
scene. Have you seen what's the one where his kid commits suicide and he?
Oh, Father of the Year.
That one's fucking
That was
great.
a great movie, dude.
The woman in that. I mean, if you hate women and you watch Father of the Year, it will confirm your bias. Because the chick, the girlfriend in that movie, is the scummiest piece of shit in the world. There's literally a scene where he's standing here and the guy she wants to fuck is standing here. And she runs over to the guy because he got a news article published. And she's like, oh, you're so, yeah, oh my God, I can't believe you got it published. And then he goes, well, I'm getting a book published. And then she runs across frame to him and goes, oh my God, you're getting a book published. And you can see both guys lock eyes and just be like, fuck this whore. It was like, it was such a
like
great...
OnlyFans.
It's, Bobcat Goldthwait, I think, directed that.
Oh God, that's an old name.
You don't know Bobcat Goldthwait? He used to open up for the Melvins.
No, I know who he is, but like
He's
that's
a
an
comedian.
old fucking
He does
name.
the kind of voice.
Was he in Scrooge?
He was in Police Academy. The one where they take over the zoo.
I think he was in Scrooge too.
Yeah, that was his whole thing.
Yeah, he was in Scrooge when he was like the office worker who goes crazy and tries to kill him with the shotgun.
Yeah, it turns out that's all an act, and he's actually like a really intelligent, artistic dude who makes really good fucking movies.
That's cool.
God Bless America is another one he made.
He made that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm in a movie theater, I just think of that movie.
The one where the guy parks the loud car outside, and he just goes over and he, shut the fucking baby up! Fucking growing up or living at Robot House, listening to the father beat the kids, it was just like, yo, do we go next door and fuck this guy up? Like every night, that was a conversation. And God Bless America showed that scene where like the guy living next door to the child abuse is like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go kill that guy, and it was fucking rad. Anyway,
Robin Williams a gift.
Now, leading off of the OnlyFans thing with porn and everything.
Man, that's a real hard turn.
What do you guys think of sex workers?
Again,
There's like a big thing going on right now where they're trying to legalize sex work.
I say legalize it, but get rid of pimps.
Legalize it.
Make America their pimp.
Yeah, dude, regulate, control, sterilize.
Oh, how to
Not
make it...
but not sterilize. I mean,
I'll make it safe.
No, it's
make
like,
it
alright,
safe.
girls, come in, spread them.
no, I don't mean sterilize like that. I mean like sterilize, like make sure they're clean.
Safety.
Safety.
Yeah, like every month you have to go get tested and everything.
No, every week.
Yeah, if it's sex work.
Also, there should be designated facilities
Yeah.
called brothels, run by the state. It needs to be state run. As much as I hate communism and I hate the idea of state running something, if you're gonna have prostitution, it cannot be a private venture.
Yeah.
Because we've seen what privatized prostitution is. It's pimps beating the shit out of hoes. We can't have
Yeah,
it.
but if it's legal, the difference is it's not legal in that point. If it's legal in this point, it'll...
Chad, guns are legal, and people still shoot each other with guns.
If it's privatized and it's legal, it'll just be like a strip club. They'll be able to leave if they want. They'll be able to have workers comp.
And as we all know, strippers live amazing lives.
It's all daddy issues.
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like sex workers make more money than strippers.
They're
Probably
going
probably
to.
not.
Actually,
If it's legal, maybe.
I was reading stories online.
Reddit.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
I don't bother. Reddit is too heavily policed. I can't.
I'm done with Reddit after I got yelled at on AEW.
Just the
for not putting,
fact
like,
that people will
a
be like,
spoiler warning on something that wasn't a spoiler.
someone showed me a top post on Reddit, and it was like, my non-verbal autistic brother is watching Rick and Morty while smoking weed, and they just posted a photo of a guy holding a bong watching Rick and Morty, and I was like, none of what you said is true. You just posted it for Reddit Gold. nonverbal autistic, smoking weed, Rick and Morty. That's front page on Reddit. Because
that's why you gotta follow.
It's right thought. This is the thought process.
No, that's why you follow like r/boxer, so you can see pictures of cute dogs. Because that's.
But who wants to see pictures of cute dogs? I love going on 4chan, and I love getting the thread where it's like, look at the dumb shit this motherfucker's doing, and then it's just 40 posts of like, fuck that N-word, fuck that piece of shit. Hey guys, here's some child porn. And then everyone's like, why the fuck would you post child porn? And everyone starts yelling at the guy who posted child porn. And we figure out his address and we give it to the cops.
And you dox him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what's great about 4chan is we police ourselves.
Yeah, and then you got 3chan, and that's just a whole other
Or
mess.
8chan.
3chan?
It's a bad time.
3chan is the in-between of 2chan and 4chan. 2chan is the original. 2chan is... Alright, so 4chan's... Okay, so the idea of an anonymous image board started in Japan called 2chan.
Must have been dirty.
It was.
It was super dirty. Then
Japanese are weird motherfuckers.
Christopher Poole started 4chan, which is 2chan but twice as good. And then he
That
started,
is the joke.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's literally he started with
I need 4chan to make a Reddit like app, so I don't have to go on this
4chan X.
website. What is it?
It's not that I don't like it just because it's super buggy.
all you have to do is the 4chan X sucks, but all you have to do is go into catalog, scroll till you see a thread, you like click it, and then just. The thing about 4chan is we don't give a fuck when the post was made. If like it's 4 hours ago and you comment it, someone will start a conversation with it. That's what's great about 4chan. 4chan's amazing. Also, the disclaimer at 4chan, everything here posted is a lie. If you believe it, you're dumb. So like, it's
like they're making their point though.
Yeah, like it's just a bunch of people. The best part about it being an anonymous forum is people actually say what they're thinking without fear of repercussions. So you're actually engaging someone on their most base level. Also, you get the people that are trolling super hard, and then you're just like trolling started on 4chan. You know what I mean? Like, I've been on that site since 2006. All right. Yeah, I love that website.
So, if everything became legal, would you guys ever think of going to get a prostitute?
No.
If you were single?
Yeah.
I can only disappoint my girlfriend.
I think about it now.
Yeah.
Every so often I'm like, I could get a prostitute, but then I think about the pimp, and then I think about the girl, and I'm like, I want to give her money so she doesn't get beat, but I know if I don't give her enough, she's going to get beat. You know what I mean? I'm like, I fucking hate pimps, dude. It's the worst profession.
Now, if it became legal and it wasn't mandatory, you needed to do it on like a brothel and everything, would the sex Tinder just blow up?
I mean, Tinder already is.
Tinder is sex.
I was showing you all the fucking chicks I was matching with. They're fucking whores, dude. My Tinder's fucking... So think about how I look, right? You would think I'm a liberal, right? You would think I'm all about like, fuck cops, fuck the prison. Those are the chicks I match with, and every single one's Tinder profile ends with, if you voted for Donald Trump, swipe left. And I'm like, bitch, I'm swiping right. I can't wait to tell you the second you orgasm that I voted for Trump.
That's one of the things I hate about today's society. They judge people upon their political beliefs. Like me and him have, and even me and you,
all three of us are like...
We have more similar political beliefs.
You're my friends.
Him.
It doesn't matter, like... Okay, my guy's not in charge, your guy's not. Who gives a fuck?
Look, I can look at the base value of a human and be fine.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you voted for, just don't be a cunt.
Chad.
So I'm probably like the nicer spectrum. You're like, whatever, fuck it spectrum.
I'm in between both of them.
The fact that you call it the nicer spectrum.
The nicer.
What is nicer?
I just want people to...
Why is your daughter still on?
No, Chad, what you need to do is you need to do fair,
That's
just.
What
is
I'm
fair
trying to get at.
And what is just. I go, what is just? You murder someone, you deserve to get murdered. You steal bread to feed your family, you stole bread from the guy who fucking baked it. Now he can't feed his family, you need punishment. That's the way I look at it.
If you stole the bread, go work for him so you can help him make his money back.
Right? But, like, I remember I got this fucking hour-long debate with Brooke where she was like, but what if he's homeless? And I'm like, then get a home. It's not that hard.
It's like, go live in the box out back, come to work.
Fucking figure it out. Fucking bootstrap. Well, bootstrap's racist. You're dumb.
How's that racist?
AOC said it was like racist or classist or something.
The thing I hate the most is when I'm seeing like people younger than me panhandling. Because I'm like, I guarantee you probably have a home where you're just doing this.
Probably. That's because it's easy.
There was those kids in Brooklyn that were panhandling and talking about how they were buying iPhones based off the generosity.
Dude, that was like back in the day. Like all the punk kids used to just, they'd have
there was an episode
houses in Coventry where their parents are rich, but they go out and panhandle.
There was an episode of King of the Hill about it.
Yeah.
Where Bobby learns to panhandle and then Hank teaches him the values of a day's work. Again, King of the Hill taught me to grill. It taught me to make a resume. It taught me to fucking have a work ethic. King of the Hill is
King of the Hill needs to come back.
No, it doesn't need to come back. It needs to be mandatory.
Show the old episodes.
It needs to be mandatory viewing.
Along with South Park.
Yeah, up until season 10.
Look, honestly, South Park does a lot of good.
I was showing him the...
I'm not saying all of it's good. I'm saying it does a lot of
Every
good.
so often, you'll have an episode where you're like, thank you, South Park.
No, because back in the day, they used to have, like, fucked up, very good morals at the end.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of just like...
Now it's whatever's topical.
It's more of their political beliefs.
It's also whatever the mob says.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their political beliefs.
Dude, I hate knowing about the French Revolution and then watching what's going on in America and just going, yo, we're following the mob rule. When do heads roll? Quite literally.
I mean, it also doesn't help that, like, there's a lot of Marie Antoinettes we're dealing with right now. Let them eat. Like,
Okay. Fun fact: Marie Antoinette was not a retard.
No, she wasn't a retard. She was just a cunt.
No, she was not a cunt. When the women, the very first time the Tuileries Palace was stormed, was by women looking for bread. And she didn't say, let them eat cake. She said, just give them bread. Give them all our bread. Like, I need a loaf, you need a loaf. There's no reason we have 800 loaves of bread. Give it to them. She was being very diplomatic about it.
Socialism, though?
Yes. But her thing was like, yo, we're the monarchs. Our people are starving. Give them food. Then some guy wrote a pamphlet where let them eat cake. You have to also understand that Marie Antoinette was a Habsburg. And the Habsburgs were blood feuding with the Bourbons. Or the Bourbons. Which were the ruling...
The Bourbons.
That's where Bourbon comes from. Which is the ruling party of France at the point in time. Louis, in an attempt to bridge the gap between the Habsburgs, who controlled Austria, Spain, and Prussia at the time, he wanted to because France was like this big dick military power, but they can't, So he's like, let's team with the Habsburgs. I'll marry that Habsburg daughter. Everything will be fine. But the French have been getting all this propaganda about how the fucking Habsburgs are evil, so the queen is now Habsburg. Fuck her. Marie Antoinette, she's a retard. We need to behead her.
See, I like how I have, World War I to World War II knowledge. He's got everything, before World War I knowledge.
Dude, I literally have
I have sprinkles of everything.
I have from all of... I have from 1512... I have from 300 BC Italian peninsula up to modern day history up here.
I can tell you about serial killers and some religious shit.
I can tell you about serial... You can tell me more about religion, because you're way in Catholicism. Chad's a devout Catholicist. Catholic? I like Catholicist better.
It's Catholicism.
Catholicist.
Yeah, but Catholicist is a way cooler word. Oh, it's like I came up with a word for a mechanic, an autoologist.
Econologist.
Isn't that way better? What are you? I'm a mechanic. And then the other guy's like, well, I'm an autoologist. I'd be like, you fix my car. You have a cooler name. Shit, what the fuck were we talking about? I didn't mean to fucking go on a rant.
Dude, all of this has just slowly devolved and it's been good.
Well, thanks for watching.
Fuck me up.
Thanks for watching Chris's History Time.
Sorry. Wait. I had a topic. Dr. Disrespect getting banned from Twitch. How do you feel?
Who's that?
One of the top streamers. He's the guy who wears the glasses. He's about speed, precision, violence.
Why'd he get banned? Does he do bad things?
I mean, it didn't help that he decided. Again,
Alright, he cheated on his wife.
That I don't care.
And that's whatever.
His wife forgave him. That's home business. You keep that there. Just don't.
What did he get banned for, though?
I don't know what he.
Exactly. No one knows.
There's a certain point as to where it's there's this unspoken rule about going into the bathroom with any kind of recording device, and that's just like.
Now, here's the thing. I learned that in high school in comm. That's kind of something if you don't play with cameras, you don't know. Now, granted, he's a streamer. All he's ever done is sit in front of...
What did he do?
He was live streaming. He was doing it an in real life.
It was like E3, right?
At TwitchCon, I believe.
It was one of them.
And he just walked into the bathroom and he'd be like, "And here's the bathrooms. You can't do that. That's illegal. You cannot film inside it." You can't blame him for not knowing that, because how many people know that unless they play with cameras?
To be fair.
He went for.
Should be
You
common
also
knowledge.
you have to understand the context.
But to totally ban a guy for something stupid like that.
That happened about 5 years ago.
3.
About 5, which is what I said. Yeah.
Semantics.
Anyway, point being, he did it. He got in trouble. He got a suspension, and he served it.
Next week we're going to talk about this, because I'm kind of waiting for a lot of stuff to blow over with the games industry and wrestling and everything.
We're going to talk about Chris D'Elia too.
And we're going to talk next week. We're going to be talking about.
I love Chris D'Elia.
Why
His
people have
sucks, but I like it.
Why people have a fascination with ruining people's lives and trying to cancel people.
Because there's no great war.
That'll be next week's topic.
We're an adverse.
Because right now, video game industry and wrestling is under attack.
What's the word I'm looking for? Adversarial. We're in an adversarial species. We're always looking for the next thing to kill. Since there's no great war, we're turning on the celebrities.
Let's just.
We always need to focus and kill COVID.
But COVID doesn't fucking exist.
Fucking COVID. Thanks for watching Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chad, Drunk Chris, Regular Chris. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell.
Ave, true to Caesar. It's not racist. It's not racist. It's Roman.
Let's get to put a big thing in front of you.
Help.
Hey, share us if you don't think we're that shitty. If you think we're kind of shitty, still do it.
If
and
you're-
watch us. It's free.
And if you're a giant, don't let us know.
God.
Hey, do you used to watch PBS? That was free. We're free too. I know
This
that was
ending
shitty.
is so long!
There's giants in Iraq, and they're trying to kill us.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I saw one in the woods?
I remember I was doing PCP and the Anunnaki came to me, and they told me all about the elves that control everything.
I remember when I was tripping in the desert and we saw that big giant monster come out.
Remember when I fucked you guys over tripping in the desert?
Oh, that sucked.
Good times.
Anyway.
Anyway, Michael Myers.
I was joking you off.
Oh, I thought he was trying to stab me.
Stab you with jerk.
Ave.
Hey.
Kaiser.